Alright, this is Group 1 team meeting on Tuesday the 21st of June. We are going to get ready and do some planning poker here in a minute. And we've discussed our scrum from last week a little bit. Okay. So, if you guys will all go to pointingpoker.com, I'm sticking that in the chat as soon as I can find the chat. There it is. Once you get there, our session ID is 96632, which is also in the chat. And I'll show my screen. Oh, I named myself Group 1. I thought I was naming the... Now I feel stupid. Well, that's alright. I'll just be a stupid one, I guess. Oh, look, they have a handy dandy little link. You guys can just go to that little link right there. Okay, so there it is. Ha 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 ha. I can do this. There we go. The master of the tabs. Okay. So let's do. Let's start by doing the Sprint 1 review for this week. What do you guys see on your screen? Can someone share their screen with me?
Like what we see of yours?
What?
Or
Just what you're
see?
seeing on Pointing Poker.
Oh. Sure.
Dan, are you going to join?
Sure. Okay, that's what I see.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so you can see what I'm writing up here.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
All right.
I can't hear Dan. Okay, he's talking, I can't hear him. Can you guys
No, I can't hear you.
I can't hear him.
Okay.
The link's above, Dan, so you just click on the link and should be able to come join our little thing. So for the Sprint 1 review, all I'm going to write is that basically we need someone to go through, post the video, report on how we did last week,
Okay.
on our Sprint last week, which, by the way, oh my goodness, too many tabs, which I have moved. Where did it go? I just had it. Curses. Well, let me go find that again, since apparently I closed the wrong tab. Anyway, I'm going to keep the sprints every week and just move them further down in the document. That way we can go back and look at each of our sprints and see if we're actually being productive each sprint. When I did it in industry, that's kind of what we did, is we would backlog our sprints so that we could go back and see the sprint cards from previous weeks. That I can close. That I need later. Put it to the end. Move this up. Okay. So here's the sprint from last week. So you just need to kind of sum up the work we had on there and whether it got done on time, whether it got done well, and then yeah, post this meeting. It looks like that's all we really have to do.
Okay.
Daily Scrum evidence or notes. Oh man. Oh, there's no way we can do a daily Scrum.
Should you do it like a stand-up meeting?
Yeah. And you have to post the planning poker results, I guess.
Which is what we are doing right now.
Okay. So that is what this story is. So everybody, I'm going to stop sharing screen because the point of this is should be to not show. So everyone should vote on how many points they think it should take to do this task. And that can mean hours. So I guess we need to define first what points are, because for some teams, 1 point is 1 day. For other teams, 1 point is 1 hour. Obviously, this probably won't take, like 3 hours, but the smallest unit we have is a 1, and the next is a 0. So anyway, just pick what you want. I think we should probably do hours. So
I think we have to do it as a group because he doesn't want us to do any PowerPoint.
well, but this is just like a report, though, is all that this is submitting.
Okay.
A report and then this video, which is...
Okay. So don't show up poker planning on the video? I can do that. I just want to make sure I'll be doing it right.
Yeah, you just need to vote, and then I can share my screen and we can see. And also, theoretically, you're supposed to finish your vote in like 5 minutes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, what's our question?
So how many hours do you think doing the Sprint 1 review will take? Basically, we're determining how many points this story is worth, and the story is doing the Sprint 1 review that's due this week.
10 minutes.
You're not supposed to tell me, you're supposed to vote.
Let's see. Okay. Oh.
What is 8 hours? So
Well,
this is the part.
I'm looking for 10, but there's no 10. I choose 8. The closest
Well,
number.
yeah, but we're doing hours, so
Hours.
the closest would be a 0 or a 1. There you go. Now we all vote. Hooray, consensus. Now I can go put it here. I'll make a new column later. We think this is worth 1 point. Okay, let's do our next story. I'll share my screen again. So if anyone watches this, they know what we're doing. All right, so this story is worth 1 point. Now let's do QA testing. That's a good one.
Okay.
Oh, what did Brandon say? He's almost done. Great. Okay, so QA testing is basically, you guys can't do it till Brandon and I finish the website, essentially, or get at least something up for you to look at. But the idea is you need to go through and look at things, see if they're working, and see if you're going to see if you can break them. If you can break them, that means we didn't do a good enough job coding it. That's what QA testing is, and that's the story we're voting on now. So how many points or hours do you think QA testing is worth? And remember, this is something that all of you guys should be doing, like as individuals, so it won't necessarily be one person doing. Okay. So I'll tell you right now, I'm the one that voted 20. And that's because I did QA testing, and so let me tell you, it takes a lot of
anything about website, sorry.
No, but really, that's probably a little higher than I needed to guess. I'd be happy with like 2 or 3 hours, because I feel like if you guys each spent one, I don't even know if you need a whole hour, so maybe only 2. If everyone spent 45 minutes on the website, going back and forth, entering stuff, then that would be enough to catch any bugs. So to me, 2 hours is what I think it's worth, because that's 2 hours spread over 3 people.
Okay.
We can just say 3 hours. Each of us take one.
Yeah. So now, since I was an extreme, I explained my point of view. So whoever voted 1 should also explain their point of view. Just because.
Oh, I thought it was like 1 hour per person. That's how I figured it.
Oh yeah, which
Because
that
there would
makes
be
sense.
3, so.
Are you guys gonna call? Oh, he's just calling the wrong. He should join us in a minute. Okay, so should we give that 2 points then?
Mm-hmm.
We will give that
Good.
QA testing 2 points. And like I said, I'll go back later and add a column. This one is done, so I will mark that done. I'm kind of laughing at everything else in the sprint in the backlog because I'm like, even I'm like, I'm not sure if I can guess how long that would take.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Brandon. Can you hear us?
Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna hang up this call. I'll call you back.
This is one. All right. So just for the sake of trying it, let's put up writing the review form. So let me explain this story. In order to completely write the review form, I need to come up with the HTML, which is basically the framework for the website. And then I also need to make sure that the user can't put in any bad input, usually like entering other code that would hijack our website. I need to make sure that anything that the user puts into the review form gets passed on to the database. And I need to make sure you can get to the review form from the home page. And then I need to put all of this online to our website. So those are all the tasks that are involved in the story of writing the review form. So we can all vote on how many points that's worth. All right, so who voted 13 and who voted 3?
I voted 13 because I thought it sounded like a lot of work and time to make sure that no one can hijack it.
You would 3.
I
I
appreciate
guess I
that
know
you-
nothing about CIT.
No. It's like I'm not judging. I think it's hard to guess. And for all I know, it might end up taking me 13 hours. Because you're right. It's actually... After I started talking a lot, I was like, oh yeah, I don't actually know how to do that. So it really might take me that long. And who voted 1 needs to explain their position too. 3. Whoever voted 3.
It's you.
It's me? No, I voted 5.
No.
Oh, it is me. I'm at 5. Never mind. I be tripping. I don't know.
Change my answer. There we go.
Okay. So let's name that a 5. And in reality, it probably won't take me that long the first time, but I'll probably have to go back and fix it after you guys break it. Guesses it will get broken a few times. And then I'll be like, man, I suck at coding. You guys will be like, yeah, you do. I think Brandon's messaging us, but I'm not sure. Nope. Okay, never mind. He's just in and out. I'm getting little dings from him. I feel like a total poser acting like I know what I'm talking about. Brandon is actually much better at me than this stuff, so I'm actually very embarrassed now because I was like, oh yeah, I'm good at this. And then I looked at his website and his code, and I'm like, oh man, like, hi Brandon. I was talking about you. All good things. All
You
good
can help
things.
it there. Well,
How you doing?
Being on call sucks.
Oh jeez. What are you on call doing? Like support?
Yeah, 24.
24/7? That's ridiculous. Hope they pay you well.
Okay,
We are
sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
we're doing planning poker. There's a link in the discussion, so you can join our planning poker game. Ruslan very cleverly paid attention to what the other team did.
no, I didn't know I was doing
Didn't send to me. It doesn't when I join the meeting.
Give me a second. There it is. And I'll put it in the other chat too. Do you see it that time?
Got it.
This is kind of a cool little thing that the other team found. I was actually really, now that we're using it, I'm like, oh, this is much better, because then I don't have to remember what all the numbers in the Fibonacci sequence are. Not that there's that many in the first.
I need to write that thing down. Review form. 1 second. The review form was.
Writing
Alright,
a
I'm
review.
on.
Okay, so basically, we're by the way, we're also broadcasting. This is recording right now. So we've got our little thing here, and as we vote, we're putting the value of the story in our bulletin so that we can use that value to help us pick our tasks each week, and then also post the results for our Sprint 1 review this week. So I think what
Okay.
our agreed on number for writing the review form, well, Brandon, why don't you vote? We're doing hours for our points, so how many points do you think writing the review form is worth? This is, watch you guys. He's going to
Yeah.
run my guess super low. Okay, good. I feel so much better. Okay. So,
His is closer to my killer's.
yeah, Michaela gets 13. I was like, maybe it will take me 13 hours. So I think everyone is just, I was trying to explain all the things I have to do, and I was like, I don't know, 5 is good. So, Brandon, why don't you tell us why you think 8 is a good number?
On hours, right?
Yeah.
Take a while. So that's an hour a day of reviewing. About a week, and that.
Brandon, you're cutting in and out. I heard like a third of that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. This is nice.
I think he has internet problem.
I guess so. Oh, and he's out of here too. All right. Well, I'm gonna stick the 5 in there because there we go. 5. Actually, 8's probably more like it. I'm gonna put 8. I hope you guys don't mind. I agree with Brandon. It's gonna take me a long time to do. Nothing personal there. I just think I suck at coding. Okay, so add our little column in here right now. Actually, this is really bugging me. There we go. Copy, paste. 1, 1, 8. Okay.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, so glad.
I've never had internet problems. This is weird. Anyways,
Yeah, you're always really clear.
okay, so I said 8 because it usually takes a week to do everything, and if you put an hour each day, obviously you could do less. Hour is great for review, so that's why I picked 8.
All right, that's a good number. All right, now we're gonna do user authentication and sign in. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I have not ever done a user sign in that did anything more than take like an email and a password, and the password was not verified or encrypted or anything. So, Brandon, do you want to tell us what all is involved in doing a user authentication setup?
Yeah. So
Oh, and there he goes again. That's inconvenient.
what the heck?
Maybe you should unplug your internet and plug it back in. That's how I fix mine.
Can you
That's
hear
usually how
me?
I fix mine.
Oh, I just found a piece of bread left over from dinner shoved into my computer. That's nice. Thanks, kids. Little gems of my life. Poor Brandon. Oh. Alright, well, let's do a different one that I actually know something about. So, database structure, that's already done. We can still vote on it. Then Brandon can tell us how many he actually spent on it, and then we can get an idea of how bad my estimates are. So, when you set up a database structure,
All right.
you have.
I am on
Oh,
my phone. This is annoying. Okay, are you there?
we're there.
Yeah, should be able to hear me now. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, so setting up the database with security. There are many different ways you can do it. You could do storage authentication. You could do cookies, caches. Basically, we could store the password inside of the database, and then we could use that for each person to get in. And yeah, we basically just have to set the database, which it's already set up, and then just start creating a login screen that validates against the database.
Okay, so basically we need a GUI and to make sure that we are connected to the database successfully, putting things in and taking them out.
Yep.
A GUI is a user interface.
A graphical user interface.
Yes, sir.
This is not a GUI. This
So
is so lame.
I voted 3 because
I'm laughing at mine.
I voted 3 because I think that a, a GUI, the graphical user interface, actually shouldn't take that long if we have the rest of the framework for the website set up, which we don't. We should probably add that as a story. Then you just add in a couple of windows, and it goes pretty quick. And since the database is already set up, all you have to do is, write a couple of functions to come and go, so that the data can come and go. So that's why I voted 3.
Can Brendan vote? Can you vote, Brendan?
I'm about to.
Well, I voted 8 because it wasn't on talk. So I don't know what was going on, so I just said 8 hours. I don't know anything about the website. So it's alright.
Okay.
It sounded like so 8 hours.
I'm really tempted to run down to the church. I will be back on in 3 minutes because this will drive me crazy. I'm going to go get on quick Wi-Fi. Be back in 2 seconds.
I accidentally sent the planning poker link in a chat from my other class, and they're all like, "What are we doing this week?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no."
It's a tie. 2 8s and 2 3s.
Do. Maybe I should go bake some cookies or something.
That sounds good.
Yeah. We had the missionaries over tonight for dinner, and so I made a batch, and then they ate them all.
Where are you at?
I'm in Dallas.
Dallas. Okay. Thought you were in Fort Worth, and I know a few people that went there for my home ward, so.
Well, it's like they're kind of, I don't know. They're all right there, Dallas and Fort Worth.
Oh, okay.
Brother Parsons lives in Fort Worth, so.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I'm trying to decide if we should move forward or wait.
We're gonna. Can we edit the videos before we post it?
I think I think I might be able to cut all this out.
Yeah.
We'll see. I know I can add videos together. I've never tried cutting one though. Okay, well, let's see what else we have to do this week. We've got the Sprint 1 review post, and we need to write the review form. I need to do that. Move you over here. Okay.
for the daily scrum, should we go over what we did last week and what
Yeah, let's do that. That's a great idea. Where did I go?
I can start. Um, I guess we can go over the 3 questions. What you did last week in our case, and
So, what did you accomplish is the first one.
Yes. Okay, I'll go. But we did the. Oh, he's back. I researched on the U resource plan. Because usually when we hear about human resources, we think it's just hiring people, but it's more than that. I guess it's more like what we have been doing throughout the semester, assign people with tasks according to their skills and abilities. Since Summer and Brandon, you guys are the CIT expert, so you guys have been doing more the databases and all those CIT stuff I don't know anything about. So that's more like assigning people tasks according to their skills and abilities. So that's what it is for the scope of this class.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And for this week, I will do the sprint review post, and for this week, I don't have anything in my way preventing me from doing it. I guess we just have to get this done for tonight, so we can post it. Yeah.
I'll go next. I was supposed to learn about Flexbox, which I did some reading on, and I've never heard of it before, Brandon, but I think it's super cool, and I'm really excited to work with it. I did not write the review form. Well, I started working on some stuff for the review form, but I had some questions. So here I'm getting onto like what challenges did you come up with? Because in the website, Brandon, it looks like what you have space for is a customer or user ID, a doctor ID, so the person they're reviewing, the star rating, and then the verbal rating in the statement. And I wasn't sure how both of those work together. I was hoping you could explain it to me. And then I wanted to discuss, Ruslan had showed us a few weeks ago. Ruslan, do you still have that document up by any chance?
Yes.
She'd written a review thing that had different questions in it.
You want me to share it?
And I just screen share it. And I wasn't sure if we should use that or if you wanted to just keep it simple with the rating system, the star rating, which either one is fine with me. This would be super easy to do since it's just boom, boom, boom. So then there's the where you rate the doctor, each different one. So, what do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, we could adopt to that.
Can you tell me first what you had in mind for the verbal rating versus the statement?
Yeah, so my verbal rating, I was just going to do like a great, good, better, best, excellent, those kind of verbal ratings, and then take their statement. Because, I don't know, like, if you show that document again, Ross?
Oh, yes.
Oh, and I'll send you the link. Sorry, Brandon. I'm not very good at watching the chat.
It's up. Can you see it?
Yep. I mean, if we want to do a survey thing, I would say we need to create a new table called survey.
That's what I think too.
We could do that.
I'm not. Yeah, but then.
It's more work.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's worth the work. Like, this is nice, and that's actually what I thought I was going to be doing. But then I looked at your database. I'm like, oh, maybe we should just do that. That's easy. For the scope of this class, it's probably more better to,
I think we should pick simple
yeah.
solution.
And how the three of you feel about that?
Do what easy for you.
All right.
Yeah, whatever
You
is
guys are
easiest.
crazy, but I should.
You just muted yourself. You said I should, and then muted yourself. It was like the
I should
funniest
be
timing.
crazy because the church has like the best Wi-Fi in the world, so I should be fine. But you guys did break up for a second. But it may be the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so let's do the let's go back to the user authentication story. So these are the votes that we had, Brandon. If you want to sign in and vote, you can, or you can just tell us what you think the vote should be.
All right, I'll just vote or just ask. User authentication would probably be a 2.
The 2. All right. So you want to tell us why you voted that? Because that's the lowest one. So the extremes are supposed to defend their
'Cause that's
position.
awesome. It'll take me like 2 seconds.
Great. Well, that convinces me to change my vote.
Because you're pro.
I think we're at a consensus. All right, let's put a 2 there. I was telling everyone before you got on the first time, Brandon, I was like, I'm actually really embarrassed because I started this class thinking, all right, I can do this. I'm a pretty good coder. And then I got your code, and I'm like, oh, man. I just don't hold a candle to this guy.
I'm
Anyway.
not that good either. I just throw what I can.
Okay, so developing CSS. So here's my understanding, and then Brandon, you should give us your understanding. So with CSS, you can either kind of do it as you go, or you can sit down and do it all at once. Because we have a nice shell already from Brandon's code, we probably just want to sit down and stick in our color scheme and format our buttons and stuff. And I think that that's kind of about what I think we need to do with it. So what do you think, Brandon?
Works for me.
Yeah. So I will stop sharing, and everyone can vote for how many hours they think that, or what points I think that's worth. Do you have the link, Brandon, or should I send it again? Okay.
I got the link.
Great. I feel so bad that you had to go to the church. Your wife's
It's
probably
so
like,
late. So I just contacted our landowner, and he's like, yeah, it's working out fine for us, so I'm really hoping it's not my laptop. But I don't understand why it'd be my laptop, because I'm on here just fine.
and you've never had any problems before. This is the first time.
Oh.
Probably just having a bad day. We had one of those
All
around
right,
here.
I'm going to pick 3. Oh, I just picked 3.
All right. So
Guys, I'm not that quick at CSS. Don't just put a 2 just because I'm a coder, you jerks.
I
Just
put
kidding.
it 2 because that's how long I would spend. I'd spend 1 hour writing it and then 2 hours tweaking it. So that's my vote.
Well, I guess I'm the extreme here, so everyone should change their vote to 3 because I say so. Just kidding.
Or maybe I'll just have to take the story and then I'll have to eat it when I actually spend 4 hours on this instead of 2.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll put a 2 in here and then I'm going to regret it. Okay, set up database structure. So this one, Brandon, I'm just wondering, how long did it take you to do?
Do you really want to know?
Like 10 minutes or less?
6 minutes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That's why it's a good thing that you did it, because it would have taken me like 4 hours. I
Yeah,
kid
the
you not.
database is easy. The website's the hard part. That's what I'm not looking forward to because I'm a person that likes to say, oh, it looks good like that, but oh, it looks so much better like that. Oh, we could add this to it. That's my problem. So.
Yeah, I get really carried away with it. Okay, anyway, we're focusing. We're focusing. Populate the database. Well, we don't even need to vote on that one. That's gonna take you what? No, that might take a little bit more time, right? Because you have to actually plug in fake data. All right, let's vote on populating a database.
You guys didn't just see me nod my head, so don't not vote off of that.
So basically, populating a database is you have to come up with fake data so that we can see if our database forms are. I don't know. Do we have any of those in there? Like any tables that take averages or whatever? Anyway, basically just put stuff in there so that the website is populated with reviews. And you guys just saw my vote, so. All right, who voted 40?
That was me.
And you voted 0.
I did, because basically, well, I think it'll take like 30 minutes to write out some fake data and then put in an insert.
I'm getting confused. More confused.
All right, Brendan, you're up.
All right, I changed my vote. I'm going to 0. I just wanted to be an outlier.
How did you get from
This is really bad of me, huh? Like, project management is, like, not my thing.
I don't think it's anybody's thing. That's why everyone tries to be so good at it, because no one's really good at it. All right, so who voted 5 then?
I did.
You're probably the most correct.
Yeah.
I just don't know what's going on.
Basically inserting all the data, so like you have like a table that has like Brandon, my age, my phone number, then the next person, Ross, your age, your phone number. Just have a bunch of that.
Okay.
It's really easy.
Yeah, mostly it's just sitting and typing it out and like not getting. Like I remember doing my database last semester and I kept like getting stuck on like Luke Skywalker. What should Luke Skywalker's age be? What should Luke Skywalker's address be? Like it was too late at night and I was just like, I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know. My brain just stopped functioning. Okay, so I'm gonna put 0 for that. Populate databases 0. All right. Oh, and we said QA testing for Brandon. Brandon, so that's like 45 minutes a week per person. We're thinking so 2 hours, 2, but it's really like 2.5. So like 45 minutes for each of the 3 people. This is the this one. All right, so let's do these last 2 things, and we can finish up the meeting. So, cleaning up the framework.
I don't want to do that this week, but we have to, huh?
I know. I'm having a hard time like deciding if I need to start like a NetBeans project, a new NetBeans project to put the new files in. Do you know what I mean?
Don't. It's already in NetBeans format.
No, I know it is, but it's named Brandon Webb or whatever, your website name, which I don't really care about, but.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't want it named after you. Gross.
So you can just do.
Here's the other 8. Brandon, what was your vote?
8.
Yeah, me too. See, that's why we're tricking you guys, because cleaning it out sounds easy because all you have to do is delete stuff. The reason it's tricky is because you have to.
You said. Oh,
I know. The problem is you have to delete the right things and keep the right things, and then you have to keep the right things in the right place, and then you have to format them with the new CSS. So this is actually the suckiest job that both Brandon and I wish someone else would do because we don't want to do it, but no one else can do it.
Sorry. We don't know what's going on.
That cracks me up, though. I'm glad Brandon and I agree on something. It makes me feel like I know a little bit more about coding than I thought I did.
Yeah.
And then we already did the database structure, and that took 0 minutes, 0 hours, essentially. Oh, we're done with planning poker! Hooray! That was painful. Okay.
Is this meeting supposed to be 15 minutes? Daily stand.
Well, that was the idea. Okay, so let's pick a few things to do on the Scrum this week. We have to do this per post. I need to write the form. Brandon, I think you and me just need to go through the file structure together, and because I had some questions about where certain things go.
Okay.
So I will put this in our sprint, and that's going to kind of have to be something that we might both just have to do. Like, I don't know. I might be able to sit down and do it. I don't know. Serpent sprint. This one, the review form I can do this week now that I know what we're doing.
What's the review form?
That's just the, like, literally it's just a form tag with all the stuff in it for the review. So, like, I have a little star API thing for giving them their stars.
You gotta get me broke up.
Basically, it's just the little, it's a frame element. No, frame. It's a form element with all of the stuff in it that's going to be in our review, or a form, like the star rating and the verbal rating and the place for comments.
Okay. Okay.
So, is there anything we want to add to our product backlog? Okay, no.
No. So are we adding the product backlog items up to the sprint now, right?
Yeah. So I picked clean out and set up framework and write review form, and this one is an assignment. But database structure was sprint 1, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that one don't have to really do, huh? Wait, so why is it here? I need to put it in sprint 1. Oh, it's already there. I need to delete that row.
I don't know. Just leave it. Yeah. Oh, did you already populate the databases too? Look at you. Oh,
No,
it's
that's
in
what we're
sprint.
doing in sprint 2.
I got it. I got it. Sorry.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. I got it. I'm figuring it out. This is a mess. And then next week we can do QA testing. So
Guys,
that
I
leaves.
almost got myself in trouble. You guys, well, technically we're not HR, but I was gonna put Brandon loves summer because it's summertime, but I was like, oh, that could be bad. That's not what I meant. Just so you know, I thought that'd be funny for you guys. Going on.
And that's, you want to know something funny about my husband? He also dated a woman named Autumn.
That would be sweet.
And I'm like, I need to get together with her and start a band and find someone for the other seasons, and we could be called the Four Seasons. It would be so great. This is my dream. This is my life dream, you guys. Anyway, maybe I could just find like a June and a May and a August and a July, and they could be like summer and the months. Or something. Okay,
I have
that's
a nephew named August you can take.
I know an autumn in my ward.
okay. So focus. Okay, so are we good to meet this time next week, you guys? The same time?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there anything else that was due and I learned? I would have.
So
do we have a test or just the test challenge?
just the test challenge. Did you see we were talking about the email a little bit earlier, but like 10 we could definitely challenge because these ones, I don't think they were stated verbatim, and I haven't opened it yet, but they were all implied. Like, even though
Are you
it's not
recording?
word.
Are you
Oh, I'm not
recording?
showing the screen. I am recording, yes.
Okay. You want to click on the link at the bottom and put it in the chat, just so I can put it in the.
You want me to put this in the chat?
So if you, the link to our recording, sorry,
Oh, yeah. I'll do that.
just so I can make sure I review it after the first part I missed.
There's a lot of quiet.
Just waiting for you.
Sorry. I'm stuck on a ticket.
It's okay.
You're just so important, Brandon. I just can't function without you.
I want to be important because that means I have to work harder.
Same here. So anyway, 10 I would definitely challenge because, like I was saying, they're not word for word the same as what's in the Agile Manifesto, but they're all implied. They use different verbs, different words, but seriously, that one I think is ridiculous. This one we're wrong on because I remember reading and saying this one takes no experience. And this one was questionable because this one took like 21 hours of training or something. I don't remember. This one I'm not sure on either because I think this is stupid. I think that's ridiculous that it's a valid Scrum rule that you cannot get any advice during a team sprint. That just doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, it's true. I read it.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Actually, that does
it's in
sound
my
right.
paper.
I went through it, yeah. I'm kind of like, dang it, why did we pick that one?
Oh, well,
It's like you're not supposed to be at all, like, going, like, out there.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, so what it's saying is, like, no one can come and tell the people what to do, but the people can go out and ask for advice, but they're supposed to be, it's just a wordy question.
Yeah, you have to wait after the meeting and talk to your lead department about it.
So, do we want to assign someone to do the challenge this week on behalf of the team and make that a Scrum item? Or do we want to just do it individually?
Why don't just do it individually? Because we have a lot of it done, or like what information we got the websites from.
So, at the risk of sounding lazy here, I would like to have it done as a team assignment.
So you can have the same questions and answers.
Yeah. But that's why I'm hoping we can just do it as a team. If you guys all want to do it individually, I'll just make time to do it individually. That's fine with me.
We answer as a team or just...
Not as a team, but like to assign someone to do it as a Scrum item.
I got it. I think I got it.
You do all the challenge by yourself for the whole team.
Yeah.
That sounds
Okay.
right.
I can take it if someone do the sprint review.
Are you sure? I don't want to be like the jerk that's like, hey, guess what? I don't want to do it. Someone else do it for me. I promise it's not like that. I don't mind.
No, it's okay. I can do it.
You are a jerk, and I'll do the sprint review.
If someone do the sprint review, I'll do it.
All right, Michaela Dan, who wants to jump up and...
Okay, what needs to be done?
It's just a sprint review.
Oh, okay. I guess
Wait,
I can do that.
Okay.
Guys, this application will be the bomb. It will give you all A's.
So if you get zeros,
It's gonna take forever.
So when
I'm
you
off
do the
of work for a week to do my homework, so I will have lots of time.
So when you do the challenge, can you just do it here in this tab so we all already know where it is?
right here. Okay.
Thank you. You're so nice. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Mostly, remember I told you I'm gonna spend like 8 hours doing that review form and then I feel really stupid. That's why. I'm like, if I end up doing that for 8 hours and I'm not gonna get the test challenge done, then I'll be sad.
No, it's okay. I don't have to do anything about CIT, so.
Alright, you're so sweet. Thank you.
No problem.
Alright, so we're meeting next week. Michaela, are you okay doing the Sprint 1 review post?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Did
Technically,
you
you're
see
supposed
the
to...
one I just posted on there?
On where?
Well, I guess it's not the sprint review. Is it the sprint review post I just posted on there recently?
I saw one of your posts, but I didn't... Here,
Oh,
this one. Are you ready to play Panic Poker? Yes, I saw that.
Wait, what?
Is this the post you're talking about?
Are you talking about the Scrum status reports?
No. I'm talking about the notes from instructor. Oh my gosh, I'm too tired right now, you guys.
Wait. I'm so confused. You want sprint 1 review. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the one we need done. The one you did was the first Scrum meeting, I thought.
The Scrum status report.
Yes. Oof. Don't look at that. I did not do very well.
Wait, go back. Just kidding. I really.
I actually thought I did really good. I was like 73. Like, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Especially because I only missed a few questions. I was like, that seems like a really low grade for how many I got right. I hate that. Anyway, anything else, or are we done?
I think we're done. I think. I don't know.
Who's doing the status report?
Michaela, right?
No.
The status or the sprint review?
Oh, the status
Status.
report.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing to do.
I got it.
Again?
Well, I don't know if anyone else did anything, so
I did something last
Oh,
week.
Dan's got it. And the man. I'm on mute. Who just muted me? The
I
heck?
don't know.
Dan,
Maybe
if
they're
you do
just
it
saying
this
you
week,
talk
I'll
too much.
do it next. Oh, what? Okay, I'm gone. Thanks, Dan.
Okay.
I will do it though if you don't want to do it, because I'm totally okay with it. The professor, I talked to him, and he's like, "This is kind of a bogus class."
Really? Because when I talked to him, he's like, I believe in project management. I'm really good at it.
Yeah, in real project management.
You guys
not
are live. You know that,
class.
right?
Huh?
You guys are live.
No, I'm saying the truth. That's just me, though. So, all right. Well, anything else you guys need me to do?
Now, Brandon, do you want to stay on tonight and meet, or do you want to meet another time this week to just kind of...
Could we meet on Thursday? Because I have a next group meeting I gotta go to.
No, that's great, because it's 10 o'clock here. I'm tired.
Okay, dokie.
You just message me what time on Thursday works for you. I'm free all night.
Okay.
All right, peace out.
Good night, guys. Thank you.